Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony, and you're joining us for the best darn morning show on the YouTubes. You're joining us for ECOM and Beyond. And with me, as always, I have my homeboy, my brother from another mother, Nate. Every day I'm hustling.
You know it.
We're excited to see all you guys here with us today. Really appreciate it. I just want to take a minute to greet each and every one of you guys. And first person in chat was Sandollar. Appreciate you being here, Ray. You get that broski point. There's going to be some pretty dope giveaways at the beginning of the month. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure you're commenting on my videos and Nate's videos throughout the month, because every single time you get an entry, and every single entry gives you the ability to win some really awesome prizes at the beginning of every single month. If you remember last month, we had Kevin from 718 Breaks come in and give away 3 prizes, and Dana hit the Mac Daddy, that big LeBron James card. So we're going to have some pretty cool stuff. We might even have some custom ECOM and Beyond gear, and this month just might feature a little brown. So
never know.
On the lookout. That's a bolo, folks. Be on the lookout for a little doo-doo brown coming to a giveaway near you. Then we got the man who pulls all the fire. We got the Cajun reseller. What's going on, Chris? Good morning to you, my friend.
No wonder when I open a hanger, I get all the veteran baloney cards, because he gets all the good cards.
You know, like all good mosaic cards are either in Louisiana or Georgia. I'm
Right.
convinced of this. They're definitely not in Pennsylvania. That's for sure.
You get no love.
Want to say good morning to Dana. What is going on? Appreciate you being here as per always. Myra, good morning to you as well. Appreciate you being here. Got Blood, Sweat, and Sale. Good morning to you as well. Appreciate you being here. Speaking of awesome cards, there's Zion Williamson's bestie right there. There's Nikki T. Appreciate you being here. Good morning. It was awesome having you with us on Friday. We will get into bulks in a minute, but basically bulks is it's kind of like a wholesale. You can buy pallets or cases of like inventory, kind of like liquidation type style. They're partnering with eBay now. So let's see, we got Kelly, the ECOM on board in the house. She's that mistress of the roundhouse kick.
You know it.
What up, Frank? Good to see you, my man.
What up, Frank?
Dude, we just had somebody in the Facebook group suggest to bring you and Uncle Bizzle back on the show. So we might have to connect with you here, Frank. Oh, dang. He's getting ready to do a barbecue contest. Why can I not be there, Frank? One of these days, I'm going to eat Frank's barbecue, and it's going to be delicious. Delicious. Paul's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. He had to come back for another show this week, since Nate's show yesterday was...
That's why everyone comes back.
You know? Oh, that's what's up. Frank's doing a internet show today for his friend's barbecue restaurant. That's awesome, dude. Definitely let me know, man. I'll check that out.
Hopefully I am off work or on break. I didn't get home till 1 a.m. yesterday, or technically today, I guess. Long day.
Yeah.
Long day. I had some awesome mail come in too, and I really wanted to come open it, and I couldn't do that till 1 a.m.
Hey, what's up, Victoria? Appreciate you being here. Frank said I'm showing off those guns. Yeah, I know. 2 days in a row. You guys are lucky.
It's too much all at once.
You know. And I actually shaved today too. How about that? Like I don't look all like ratchet like I did yesterday.
Yeah, it's a shame.
You know, I use deodorant and everything, soap, water, the whole nine.
What?
You know, I'm changing my ways over here. Want to say good morning to Michael Thrifting Goomba. Appreciate you being here. Got Nate Boy right here.
No money, G.
G, you that? Good morning, Michelle Lathan. Great to see you. We have Jimmy in the house. Uncle B's old school flips.
Bizzle.
And Moronic Pest. What's going on this morning, man? Appreciate you being here. Nikki T asked if I saw what Aaron pulled. I came in at the very end of the show, so I didn't get to go back in and see it yet because afterwards it was rendering. So I will go back in later on and actually see what it is. So I actually just forgot about it last night after it rendered. What's up, KJ? Good to see you. Bet you got tons of good stuff at the bins yesterday. She sent me these pictures, and like the bins were literally, Nate, overflowing, and they were double stacked this time. Like there was bins on bins on bins, bro. Like I was like wanting to go swimming in the bins. There was so much stuff.
That's crazy.
Good morning, James. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us. The man, the myth, the legend, Rev Resell. Appreciate you being here, Rev, as always. Man, Rev's already hit like 5 targets this morning.
At least.
I'm going to say good morning to Mike McCluskey. Appreciate you being here, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Got the best mod in the business in the house. What is going on to Jennifer Hayes? Appreciate you being here.
Morning.
Hey, Matt. Phoenix Flippers in the house. Appreciate you being here, bud. Got Reseller Man in the house. What's going on, David? Ira is dropping a link later on today at 2 p.m. Kelly, Hip Flippin' Mama, and I will be having Justin and Gina Grimes from Grimes Finds on Flippin Hope for Bible study. So if that's your kind of thing and you want to come hang out and, read the Bible and get encouraged with us, then we would love for you to come out and join us. That'd be awesome. Moronic Pest Nate wants to know if you ever checked out the Pittsburgh barbecue place to see if they'll sell you their sauce to resell.
Pittsburgh barbecue place. I can't remember which one you're talking about. Who had the sauce? I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's not a bad idea, though.
Remind me, Moronic Pest.
Dana said that their target said they are implementing and enforcing a 5 NBA box limit. I mean, that would make sense. Like to do
that PA.
We would actually get some then,
right?
But I mean, it makes sense. But I mean, it like also sucks. Like if you're that lucky person that gets there and like as they're putting it out, like I don't know if you saw Rev's video the other day where the lady was actually putting the cards out, and Rev just like got that entire trunk load. It was like, oh my god, that's like the score of a lifetime. What's up, Tommy? Good morning, my man. Appreciate you joining us. See what's up to Des if she's there.
I wonder if what's it called? People just had would bring friends with them. You know what I mean? Like You let up the ECOM and Beyond bus and then pick up all the packs.
You know it. Meep, meep.
Womp, womp.
Here comes Nate and all of his boys running up to the card aisle. They were running and running and running. And then next thing you know, boom, Rev got them all. But don't worry, Nate got you covered. You got CDs, DVDs, what you need. He's got you. He's got you on that low.
That's terrible.
Awesome, Tommy. Tell her I said much love.
Morning.
Got Shane in the house. What's going on, my man? Appreciate you being here. Got Eric, OBX Picker. What's going on, man? Who you guys got on your show this Friday? Yeah, ours has a ton of them too, Frank. He says his Facebook Marketplace is flooded with people reselling Mosaic. We have a ton here too.
Yeah, they're like a hair cheaper than eBay.
Yeah.
And eBay's prices have dipped a little bit. They're not as high as
they have dipped.
They're 50 to 40-ish range.
Dude, I like literally had products sitting there. Like I still have a cello pack sitting there that like honestly I've been trying to force myself not to rip, but at this point it's like, why not? You know? let's just tear that sucker open and see what's in there. I'm seeing if I can pull up that email I got about the eBay in bulk. That way I can share with you guys exactly, verbatim what's going on. Good morning, Nana Tink. Appreciate you being here. I'm not real sure what Optoro is. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, I'm sure. Dude, I think any partnerships with eBay is a good thing because like eBay needs to do something to like separate themselves and to, kind of gain a little traction move, in my opinion, at least, because like I feel like they've lost a lot of market share to Amazon as far as like the e-com world goes. What up, Craig? Good to see you, my man.
What up, Craig?
All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. So I got this email yesterday from eBay, and it says source and sell all in one place. eBay and BULQs have partnered to give you access to inventory you need for your business. Start sourcing. So basically it says BULQ eBay store now open. Buy products in bulk, wide range of inventory, detailed manifest included. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with BULQ.com, but I'll show you kind of what it is. This is a service that has been around for a while already. They're just now incorporating it with eBay. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of discounts with eBay yet or anything. I'm going to look more into that. If any of you guys know, definitely let us know because that would be awesome. And Nate, if you can keep an eye on the chat because I don't have a window popped out and I can't see it while I'm sharing the screen, I'd appreciate that.
Let's see what I can do.
So any of you guys getting missed, yell at Nate. It's his fault. So anyway, BULQ, here's what it is. It's like it's kind of like a, like wholesale.com, liquidation.com, that kind of thing. You can shop by like categories, different conditions of items, whether it's new items, whether it's like returns or whatever, they have auctions, stuff like that. So just for example, just so you see what's in there, I'll just pull one up. So they're like these big boxes, like you'll see people unbox on eBay, or I mean on YouTube or whatnot. And anybody that you see doing liquidation, this is a company that just provides liquidation to people. So you would be essentially buying pallets or boxes, and each one, the nice thing about bulk is they do come with a manifest. So like literally you see this box with all these like phone cases or whatever the heck is on them, but there should be like exact information about what exactly is in there. They give you like a original retail value, like essentially what it's going to be, how much it's going to cost to get to you, type of thing. I mean, I don't really mess with phone cases or nothing. This is just kind of like an example, but this is like, it goes in and it'll actually tell you what's in there, how many of each item is in there and whatnot. So as you see the bulk of it, you have 50 of these lilac phone cases for the iPhone XR.
From Target.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, like, I definitely wouldn't be in it on this lot, but that's essentially what that is. So now eBay is making it possible. Let's see what happens when you click start sourcing. So sourcing made easy.
Mike says Optora owns BULQ and BLQ, BLINQ.
Okay.
Link. I'm terrible with pronunciation and stuff I don't know how to say, so I apologize. Probably said that wrong. The only thing I could say is having eBay be in the process of bulk is a good thing, because sometimes when you're buying off some of these wholesalers, like I've never done it. I've heard people tell me kind of like their stories and stuff like that. But sometimes you'll get a lot that's like literally like not what it's supposed to be, like condition wise, say. Like it's supposed to be like shelf pulls or you know, whatever, the new in box cases, new in box stuff. It's like literally didn't even make it to the shelves or whatever the case is. On that stuff, say if something like a bunch of product came in damaged or really broken or something like that, or just, you know, in horrible condition, you can actually probably return that.
Here you go, bud.
What are you trying to say here?
I think you look real good in that hat.
No.
Dude, that hat and your beard, it was like a match made in heaven, bro. So yeah, that right there is essentially BULQ's eBay store, I guess. But yeah, essentially what eBay is doing is they're partnering with BULQ to give their sellers a place to source on their platform, which is, in my opinion, super smart, because eBay is getting money when you're buying and when you're selling that way. So it's like they're trying to make a way to even double dip on that, which is, in my opinion, very smart business. But I also think that eBay should do more stuff like this with different companies to try to increase, you know, just the appeal of eBay and the different things that they do. So Mike's saying BULQ gains most of their inventory from Target. Target liquidations stipulates their store owned brands are supposed to be debranded, which nobody does. Yeah, I've actually not purchased anything from BULQ yet. I've looked at stuff on BULQs, but most of the stuff I'm looking at, like, it's like stuff that I just don't want to deal with because it seems long tail. You know what I mean? And if I'm going to buy something in bulk, I want stuff that's going to like sell fast. You know what I mean? Or at least one item that's going to like get a good chunk of my money back quick, you know? And like a lot of stuff I see, like phone cases and stuff like that. Like I'm sure they sell and people sell them all the time, but every time I've ever listed a phone case, they just sit and sit and sit and sit. And then I end up taking an offer on them, like, you know, a few months later. I mean, I guess unless it's like a brand new, like, you know what I mean? Like, say iPhone 12 comes out and you already have their cases, then like, of course. But typically something you get out of a pallet or a box like that, it's going to be a little bit older. Like those ones are like XR or whatever, and we're in 11 now.
Yeah. But like that's the one thing for me, like if I would have an issue dealing with bulk, I'm sure can be harder or would be harder than, like, say, if I buy an issue with something I bought on eBay. You open up a case or do whatever, and then you kind of get some resolve or whatever. So you get a little added protection, or at least I would feel a little better about taking a dive in something like that, versus, you know, like dealing with bulk, in other words, because I've heard people have issues with them and other companies just having, having issues and having like terrible customer service. So them reaching out shows, a good partnership can be formed and some trust added to the platform.
I want to say what's up to Johnny. It's his birthday today, guys. So if you would show him a little bit of love, if you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. I know he wanted to hit 500 for his birthday, so help him get there, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Happy birthday to you, bud. Johnny's one of those real guys out there, just real genuine and awesome. So, show him some love. I'd appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Okay, so Michelle shared an article. Can you pull that up, Nate? It doesn't let me click on it through StreamYard. Tommy says that Lindy Glenn has really good videos on bulk and dealing with issues with orders. That's cool. Does she do good with bulk, Tommy? Because I know tons of people that do really well with liquidation. I just, I don't have very much experience with it. But I think it's cool that eBay is doing it. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Former eBay employee harassed couple who wrote critical newsletter articles. Prosecutors say a company alleged harassed the people behind a newsletter that then offered to help stop the harassment. 6 former members of eBay's global security team have been charged by the FBI and federal prosecutors in Boston, stalking as part of an effort to stifle the publisher of an online newsletter about their online auction company. Prosecutors said the plan was twofold. First, the eBay member allegedly harassed a couple who published the newsletter with online deliveries at all times of the day, night, send threatening messages. Then eBay team would contact the couple so they would proclaim that eBay noticed that harassment and offered to help them get out of the threatening environment eBay itself created. Prosecutors called this the White Knight strategy. In essence, the plan was for eBay to arrive to rescue the victims from the very harassment that the defendant and their co-conspirators had themselves created in order to earn the victims' goodwill. Prosecutors wrote in criminal information filed in court, the employees allegedly involved in the scene of the schemes are James Bruh, eBay's former senior director of safety and security, Stephanie Pop, eBay's senior manager of global intelligence, Stephanie Stockwell and intelligence analysis, Veronica Z, who worked for eBay as contractor, Brian Gilbert, senior manager of special operations for eBay's global security team, and David Harville, eBay's former director of global resiliency. I think I said that right. Joseph, good luck with that name. The FBI special agent in charge of that case. And the group was inspired by the movie Johnny Be Good. What? They ordered everything from live spiders, a box of cockroaches, a preserved pig fetus, a pig mask, to a sympathy wreath, and a book on how to survive the loss of a spouse. All the while they were hiding behind the internet using burner phones, laptops, overseas email accounts, and prepaid debit cards purchased with cash to try and cover up their alleged crimes and evade to obstruct the Natick Police Department. Good luck with that name. Lived in Nantucket. I don't know. Nantucket. I don't know. Good luck with that, Massachusetts. Former spokesperson for eBay directly NBC News to statement published on the company website, which noted the company was not indicted, nor were they any current eBay employees. The company said it was first notified August 2019 by law enforcement of suspicious actions by its security personnel towards a blogger. That company launched an investigation and helped outside counsel from the law firm Megan Lewis and Bacchus. As a result of the investigation, eBay terminated all involved employees, including the company's former chief communications officer, in September 2019, the company wrote. The investigation also looked at when then CEO Devin, this is the old CEO, left in eBay in September 2019. Internal investigation found while the old guy's CEO, the communication were inappropriate and there were no evidence that he knew in advance about the authorized actions that were later directed towards the blogger and her husband, the company wrote. However, the company previously announced there was a number of considerations leading to his departure from the company. Federal prosecutors said that in a press release that two members of eBay's executive leadership team exchanged or forwarded text messages about trying to take down one of the people behind the newsletter. Prosecutors said that Bra Harville Z Pop drove to the victim's home in Natick several times and planned on breaking into the victim's garage to install a GPS tracking device on their car. The plan was folded when the victim spotted the group of former eBay employees and contacted the police department. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Boston said that their employees became aware of the investigation and they lied to police about the situation and the company's involvement. According to the criminal complaint, an identified online newsletter published stories titled "What is Behind Amazon Prime Shipping Delays," and Craigslist finally launches a mobile app worth the wait. Google search identifies these articles as posted on ecommercebytes.com, which is published by David and Ina Stern. Harville, 48, of New York City, was arrested Monday morning and will make an initial appearance Monday in Manhattan federal court. Bra, 45, was arrested Monday as well. Pop Stop Garcia Gilbert were previously charged by criminal information that was filed on May 22nd, was unsealed Monday, and they're arraigned at a later date. In addition, there were several unnamed cooperating witnesses in the investigation, according to court documents.
Crazy, man. Like, I didn't even know none of that stuff. I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, a few people I want to say hi to that jumped in while you were reading. I want to say hi to Dapper Tiger. What is up, Sam? Good to see you, my man. We got Cha-Cha in the house. Good morning, Cha-Cha. Appreciate you being here.
Cha-Cha. How are you this glorious morning, Cha-Cha? I saw Cha-Cha sleeping and it was glorious.
Paul Antonelli in the house.
She fell asleep on a lap. She was
new Shamrock Pixie with us. Good to see you, Des.
What up?
West Side, Gary. What's going on, my man? Brittany Brands is in the house. She's got them brands. She says this link has the affidavit showing pictures of what they send and messages. So there's the link if you guys are interested in that, what Nate was reading. Nate, I think, goes a little further into some of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys were thinking this, like the whole time Nate's reading, like I'm trying to pay attention to like what these eBay people are doing. And the whole time, all I'm thinking is, man, this dude's got a voice for some ASMR bedtime stories.
What do you got? What are you trying to say?
Let me show you what I'm trying to say, Nate. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. I think the world needs this, Nate. I think that the world needs this right now.
Are you really serious? Told me to read the Three Little Pigs. What kind of friendship we have, guys? You know, we could obviously die. We find Doo Doo Brown. We should be best friends, right? But no, he keeps trying to throw me under the bus. Stir in the pot. See?
What do you, dude? I'm trying to make you a viral sensation right now. You know what I mean?
Once upon a time, there were three little pigs, and the time came for them to leave the home, seek their fortune. Before they left, their mother told them, whatever you do it the best that you can, because that's the way to get along with the world. The first little pig built his home out of straw because it was the easiest thing to do. The second pig built his house out of sticks. That was the little bit stronger than the straw house. The third pig built his house out of bricks. All white bricks. House.
All right, that's all you guys do.
Hey, that was worth it to me, though. Did we just create a viral sensation? I think we might have. I don't know.
Probably not. I'm gonna go probably not.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna trim that part out of the show and put that on my TikTok later on. It's gonna be awesome. Oh God, we're way beyond this morning, aren't we, guys? So my question to everybody is, what would it take to make eBay great again? Because obviously it's a good enough platform for a good portion of people to make a full-time living on. So, but what would it take for eBay to be great again? Because eBay is not what eBay once was. I think even like, because I'm still an eBay purist, you know what I mean? Like I do Amazon and stuff now too, but eBay is still like my, it's like my, I'm trying to think of the word without saying the bad word.
Preference?
Huh? It's like my bottom B, you know what I mean? Like eBay's always been there for me. You know, like I'm thinking in pimp turn. So.
Your ride or die?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man. Ride or die.
eBay's been my boo. Although sometimes, especially in the last couple of weeks, at times it's been. But it's been picking up. It's been doing good. I love waking up to sales. You know,
I had 2 sales.
Nice. Dude, you know what it is? Like, I feel like every time I sit down and I crank through some hard goods, like at least 10 hard goods, I have at least 5 sales. At least 5 sales. And a lot of times it's old inventory that like has been sitting forever and a day. You know what I mean? Like every time I throw up new hard goods, it's just like old stuff starts selling.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but if I just leave eBay alone, throw up a sale every once in a while, leave it alone, it'll do good. But when I start listing and stuff, it's like the opposite. I swear. Like I haven't done nothing with eBay other than throw up a sale for the weekend. I haven't put no sale up yesterday. 2 sales. I haven't had 2 sales probably all week last week.
Yeah, no, eBay's been picking up steam for me lately. I've been very, very happy with that. A lot of it probably has to do with the fact that I'm actually like being able to source good inventory again for it, because like I was literally at the very bottom of my death pile listing like just straight garbage for the most part, you know. So being that I'm able to like actually go to like yard sales, estate sales, like places to actually get good stuff that's in demand. Like I've been noticing like a pretty nice upswing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, for eBay to be better, it has to try and figure out how to do things a little bit cheaper, which I think that's what they're doing. They're cutting some of the fat from eBay, like with some of the. I know they've got rid of a couple, like either companies or type of branches of tech or something that they were trying to use or something. But the main thing is just figuring out how to make eBay better. You know what I mean? Like marketing is by far what they need to do, and the auction platform as well. Like do people know that there's auctions on eBay anymore? Like, you know what I mean? Like the big craze was there and everything else, but they need to fix the auctions as well. Like say if I put up an item for auction, say I'm putting up my beard hair or something crazy. Okay. Someone bids $100 on it, and then they go, oh, wow, I don't even know why I'm bidding on this. And they just go, I'm not going to pay it. So now you either have to do second choice, or now you as the seller has to wait a whole nother week, 5 days, whatever it is to have it go count down again. And as from a business standpoint, okay, you put your time and effort in that. You waited X amount of time because you're supposed to get a guaranteed sell. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden it's just not going to happen. You know, if that happens enough, that could kill a business or what you're doing. If that's what you do is, you know, all auctions or whatever. So, you know, it's just, they almost need to just like start over, like with their website and everything, just kind of just transfer like the listings over to another platform and start fresh, because their interwebs and everything else is so tangled and messed up. And you know what I mean? Like whoever was doing the tech work or trying to do whatever before, they really, you know, were doo-doo brown.
Yeah. Michelle was saying, stop charging for a store, take a percentage like most other e-com platforms. Yeah, that would be cool. You know what I mean? Like I like having a store. Like I like that aspect of it, but I would really like not being charged for it as well. And I see several people have said, you know, not charging for listings and stuff like that. That would also be dope. Like just take the percentage, you know, like Mercari, just 10%. Like be happy,
All right.
you know, like. But then you charge for the store on top of it, which I mean, it's nice to be able to run sales and to do promotions and all the other stuff that a store provides. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I wish some of that stuff was available on Mercari. You know what I mean? But like, man, like, is it worth paying an extra $60 for, you know, a couple little features? You know, I don't know.
I mean, for a lot of people that's running, you know, a store, if say they just have a bunch of listings and they're not making the sales because of, you know, just maybe it's a little more seasonal stuff that they're selling or whatever. I mean, that's $60. That's another $60 that's just, you know, coming out of your bottom line. You know what I mean? Not making any money. You know what I mean? Like, I just think they're pulling from too much. They're going towards the pay-per-click thing, basically. Like that's next to come. I mean, they're doing the promoted listings already. I mean, pretty soon it's gonna be more in Poshmark after it's all said and done, you know, with fees and everything. And you know, why? It's not putting that in marketing to go get more buyers. It's trying to rely on, maybe they're relying on just us like creators and other people to talk about it, or you know, they're not even doing the I don't know if they're doing the like the affiliate links or not. I heard there was Amazon was basically taking those off, I think, or maybe they put them back on. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I heard someone saying something about that would be a great way of eBay getting a push, giving us like creators or people that have a you know, a way to talk to the masses or whatever, or even if we put our listings on Instagram, or you know, we don't even need a YouTube channel or whatever. Put our listings on Instagram or whatever and share them out, just kind of like how you do with Poshmark, where you share within your own channel of or on their platform, whatever, you know. So if that, you know, if they did that, and you know, okay, instead of paying, what is it, 12% or 11% or whatever, instead of paying 11%, give it us 2% off, and we got to sell outside of eBay for you. And now you possibly could have a new customer to your platform saying, hey, that experience was pretty good. I got my item pretty fast. Or, you know, I got it for pretty cheap compared to Amazon. You know what I mean? Because there is items out there that eBay is a lot cheaper on, especially during Christmas time. Like I had the cheapest, one of the hottest items 2 years ago, and I could not sell it for $15, $20 cheaper than Amazon. And That's part of the reason why I went to Amazon, because I'm like, I can get more money there and it's selling there. And but I mean, there's that, and what was the other thing? There was one other thing. I can't remember.
Why you think of that? Nikki T was saying a little more backing for the seller, and I think like as sellers, we all want to feel that security. For example, like one sale I had, like I was scared to death. Like I did like literally every precaution possible. I was even doing the eBay global shipping, but I was sending a $500 R2D2 like robot over to like Finland or somewhere like that. And like I was like scared to death that like something was going to happen and I was going to be out the $500, out like the $100 some dollars it was going to cost to ship this big old heavy thing to Finland or wherever the heck it went. And just knowing that, there's people out there that sometimes will target like newer sellers or inexperienced sellers. And at the time I might have had like, if I was lucky, 100 feedback on eBay. So I was like, not like, you could tell I wasn't a very experienced seller. And even by looking at some of my pictures, you could probably tell that. So I was like scared to death that I was going to end up getting, screwed over of this huge sale for going, overseas or whatnot. But a lot of that just comes from like horror stories you hear. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this happened. And, because I've even had situations where eBay has told me, well, I'm sorry, sir, that's the cost of doing business. You have to account for these certain types of losses or something like that. You know what I mean? Which is like total BS, answer. But I mean, it's true in a sense. Like you have to account for a certain level of loss, theft, or whatever in any type of resale type situation. You know what I mean? So, it's unfortunate, but it would be awesome to see eBay really step in and like really whack these like buttheads that keep coming and trying to just leech off of like good, honest, hardworking people. You know what I mean? Like, because my thing is, if you, instead of scouring eBay to find people that you can like rip off, if you would take that effort and like go into Goodwill or go to a yard sale and find those deals and then list that item on eBay, you'd be much better off, because most of these people are probably just going to resell what they take from you anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. End rant. That just bothers me. Man, go ahead.
I think one thing too is like, I know somebody that sold a multiple $100 item, right?
Yeah.
And they chose to do no returns on the item. And someone can just easily say, that this item doesn't work, and they can get free returns on it. You know what I mean? Like if they do that and it's a false thing or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, where's our protection for that? Like, you know what I mean? Like we're basically out having to pay that shipping, and we just lost out on this huge, humongous sale. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know it's hard to judge those areas, and you have to do right for the customer, but in the same breath, like if a customer is is a seller is at a certain stance in their account, if they have 5,000 feedback and never had any negative like nonsense or done anything foul like at all, or had any cases open that were screwed up, like you should listen to us over the buyer in a way, or at least,
I
have
think
some type of insurance or something.
You know what I mean? Like it should, and especially if it's like somebody that's like brand new. Like I understand you want these brand new converts to your platform, like, 'cause that's the big thing that they're probably looking for, is new people on the platform. You know what I mean? So I understand like wanting to like kind of handle these like 1 and 2 0 feedback people with kid gloves, but at some point you need to be able to like look into like their internet signal or whatever that is, like to tell where they're at or something, like the research. Like, is this just somebody creating a different name or something like that?
Right.
I don't know. Nana Tink says eBay stands with sellers way more now than they did back in the day, and I'll agree with that. Like I have seen them make an effort to be more seller friendly. I've had them in cases where I've just been super upset with them in regards to, certain situation gone down, where I was not going to get reimbursed for something, and they basically just ate the fee for me. You know what I mean? They just gave me credit to my like eBay store. So if I wanted to go and like buy something from eBay, I had credit for that. So like, I thought that was cool. So in that sense, I kind of felt like they were willing to like eat the loss, so I wouldn't be, an upset seller type thing. Paul says, what deal with the former executive could face some charges that will affect eBay? Yeah, absolutely. Like any kind of, negative press could always affect them.
Man, it could also, negative press can go two ways. It can go in a negative or a positive. It could be their best advertising for eBay in a long time too,
Yeah. I want to say thank you to Pat Dees for the $1.49 super sticker. Thank you so much for doing that, my man. Definitely not necessary, but 100% appreciated. Really do appreciate that, Pat. Thank you.
What's up, Pat?
I'm trying to get you guys all your insights. I'm just kind of scrolling back up. My chat is like flowing this morning, because you guys got some like real good feedback here. Greg says, if you accept an offer, immediate payment required, and I don't do offers. Yeah, there's an option now I've noticed on the app that you can select like down like where you add your PayPal and stuff like that if you want to make them do an immediate payment. I don't know if it's like that on the actual, I'm sure it probably is if you're listing on the computer, but I hardly ever list on the computer. So, but I have noticed at the very bottom of when you go to list on the app, it'll be under that section, like where your PayPal stuff is tied in, where it'll say like, immediate payment required or something like that.
Yeah. Like, I think even if you click that though, I don't know. I don't know if you get that instant payment though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works like that, because I always click on that, and I, like, for example, I had an auction go off and a buy or a best offer sent out, and I still had to wait on both those payments. And I list from my computer, so I definitely know what you're talking about with that option.
Yeah, Moronic Pest is saying that no listing fees. Yeah, I hate listing. It's so stupid. Like, because you're paying for each listing. You know what I mean? Like, which is in sense smart, because it doesn't force, but it makes people want to go into the stores and stuff like that. But yeah, it just sucks to have to pay to list something. Burying listings just because they haven't sold in several months. Absolutely, like that sucks.
I almost wish they went to somewhat similar style to like Amazon with the listings, where like there's one item and then it can list all the different categories of condition, and then all the prices for it. So it's a lot more, zoned in, you know what I mean? Like, so if you did want to use, like, say, a repricer or something like that to like try and really crank up the business where you're very competitive and everything, I think it would have a more, have more into it and stuff.
For sure. Paul says for him, the attraction of eBay is that they're not Amazon. Wish they would stop trying to be Amazon and just be themselves. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, I mean, it's not hard to see the top dog and want to share in what the top dog has, but there's a quality about eBay that makes them what they are. You know what I mean? And if they would just do what they do with excellence and not worry about what Amazon or Poshmark or Mercari or anyone else does. And really, I think for the most part, eBay is probably only worried about Amazon because, like, really, other than Amazon, eBay is the top dog. And in some countries, eBay still is the top dog.
Yeah.
Like in Australia, like Amazon, like, is barely even a thing over there. that's a interesting thing there. Greg said on higher amounts over a certain dollar amount require a small deposit up front that is refunded after the auction ends. Even if it's $1, weed out bogus bidders. Absolutely.
They should do just the same as Mercari does. Like, for example, I sent an offer to a seller on Mercari the other day. And when I did that, right after, he asked basically, how are you going to pay? Like, it gave me an opportunity to use my balance. It told me what credit card for the remaining or whatever. Like, why can't they do something like that where it's just like, that way it's an automatic agreement that, or knowing, okay, this is how it's going to get paid. We'll pull it once you win this item. Like, they should be doing the same exact thing. That would make things so much easier and better.
Yeah, definitely, Cardboard Max. He says 10% is way too high. He says I pay eBay hundreds every month, more than rent for my office. I sold a basketball card for $250. eBay took almost $50. I feel robbed every sale. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I mean, I would say the only good thing for eBay is that they give you access to a broad base of customers. But yeah, it does suck, especially like if, for example, basketball cards, you could go to like any flea market and set up, you know what I mean, for $20 or like around $20 and probably be able to sell those cards. But you wouldn't get eBay pricing, but by the same point, if eBay's taking 50 off the top, you know, it's tough. Like for me, I cross post most of my cards over to Mercari, and they just take a flat 10%. So it's a little bit less of a blow over there. But I don't know. For me, like just to have access to the customer base, it you know, it's worth it, but it does sting paying those fees every single time, especially if you're paying to promote it on top. You know, like I do a flat 1% on almost every one of my listings to get it promoted and kind of pushed by eBay. But yeah, that's an additional charge on top of everything. Michelle said that they should allow the customer and seller to rate the experience without a penalty system. It would take away the power of feedback extortion. Real information would inform consumers. It's not a bad idea. Myra said Storage Auction Rookies is a great channel, recommended by me. Do they? Oh, looks like they need a wrench. My bad. I'm not even on, like, full transparency, I'm not even on YouTube today. I'm fully in StreamYard, so I can't see who has what. But I will go get them a wrench right now. Speaking of which, we're going to be seeing them real soon, aren't we, Nate?
Tomorrow.
Yep. That's going to be a dope show.
I just put up the thumbnail and everything for it.
Do you mind dropping it? The link?
I guess
that way people can set the reminder for tomorrow. And I appreciate all you guys being here. YouTube tell me there's 55 watching. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you would do me a favor, go and tickle that thumbs up button. That would definitely mean a lot. Helps me and Nate with the YouTube algorithm, which, you know, it's hard to master at times.
There's a link for tomorrow's show. I just dropped it in the chat.
So, hey, Frenchie, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, let me get the rookies a wrench here.
Yeah, I feel like they're coming at all angles just to pull money now. You know what I mean? Like, they're able to hold our money and make the interest off it from holding our money now. They get it from store fees, from listing fees, from promotions to, I mean, what's next? They're going to start charging us like rent for as many on top of the storage fee, like how many listings we have, for how much data we use on their website. Like, it's a lot. I mean, Amazon has high fees too, you know, but with their marketing, like, you know, where you're kind of getting it from, you know, or the FBA, you know, they're doing some of the shipping and stuff. Like, So like, if there's an item there's $20 in fees, well, $12 might be just shipping, where you would ship it out for $14 yourself if you sold it, to someone in California or whatever. So
For sure.
the fees are always going to bite us in the butt no matter what. But it's just like, what are we getting out of you? What are you doing for us? How are you making us a better company, a better reseller, better, buying experience? Because I've been buying a lot of cards off eBay, a lot of cards. Sometimes like the search stuff is just, really boggled. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they could do so much better. And especially from like the collectibles and sporting goods stuff, like cards and Funkos and all that type of stuff, where a lot of people are going to be shopping for that type of stuff. Maybe not Funkos exactly, but like collectibles and that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where they should be owning the marketplace. Like, what I mean? Like, even if they had to like knock some little bit of fees off to give an advantage, so we're able to give like even better prices, or attract those sellers that have such amazing stuff that would bring the buyers, because they have that kind of stuff, stuff that you probably never seen before, or, stuff that people PC in their personal collection, and just, okay, I'm gonna sell it now. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff that gets just internet buzz because it's a one of one toy or something like that, or low pop.
Yeah, rookies are saying that Amazon does a bit more vetting of sellers, so people feel a bit safer. And they definitely do. Like, it took me over a month just to get approved to sell on their platform. Like, they literally wanted a kidney for the most part. And they're very strict with their sellers too. Like, they're quick to hit you with that ban hammer on Amazon. So, yeah. Whereas like sellers are worried on eBay that they're going to get scammed on Amazon. Like, man, like, you're just worried that Amazon's going to get, they're going to get upset. Like, you're that eggshell seller over there. It's like completely different the way they treat their business over there. I want to say good morning to Tracy T's Flips. Good morning to Emily Conway. Appreciate you being here as well.
What up?
Dude, that's dope, Cardboard Max. Could you do me a favor and could you share whatever ones those are? So that way we could, like, because there's a lot of people in the chat that, buy and sell sports cards. So that would be really cool to, know of some places you can get a 1% fee. That'd be dope, especially if there's like traffic. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing I like about eBay is the traffic. Other than that, like, the fees and all that.
Yeah, because like even from a buyer standpoint, like, if the fees are cheaper, the prices of the cards and stuff are gonna be cheaper. So there should be.
Good morning to the King of Clubs. Good morning to the Master of the License Plate.
What up?
Let's see if I missed anyone else. Jumping like crazy. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here with us this morning, putting up with our craziness. And for those of you who survived the Nate story time, that was so dope, dude.
You know it.
Hey, what's up to my boy Justin Grimes over here? If you guys aren't subscribed to him, he definitely is one of the best YouTube channels out there. If you like storage units, if you like awesome beards, he's Lion Tamer approved. Go check him out. He's like really close to 70K. Love to see him hit that ASAP. Good morning, Danica. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Mike? Mike said he sold that auction last night for $222. Paid, then immediately canceled. That's crazy.
Wow. Why would they do that? They paid fees. They paid fees and everything. They gave away money for free and then they canceled. Crazy.
What's up, Joseph? He goes, how are my two favorite resellers? Hope Jimmy didn't hear that.
What up? Good to see you. Still waiting for them Cardinal cards to come in.
Yeah, I feel you, Uncle B. And that's the thing. Bad buyers don't outweigh the good buyers or whatnot, because like there's plenty of people that are just trying to get stuff. You know what I mean? Like just regular people trying to get stuff. So I remember early on, like I used to have people that were on eBay a lot longer than me. I'd get like a 1, 2, 3, 0 feedback sale come through, and I'd be like crapping my pants. And they'd be like, dude, chill out. It's probably just somebody new to eBay. You know what I mean? Like, because it's possible that somebody is just like, oh, you know what? You can get that on eBay. I'm going to go over there and get that. Justin says, what am I working towards? Every morning I have less and less clothes. Well, let's just say by the end of the week, I'm going to be like Magic Mike up in here. Get my Larry Lafferty on.
Pretty soon I'll have to do this.
Look what's up, guys. Hope you came prepared. I got the moves. When I shaved this morning, I should have just shaved everything but that, but then you wouldn't be able to tell because I have such a little faint mustache.
Is it safe to come back?
I think it's safe.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Ah!
Excellent.
Oh, man. That's something in my eye.
What's up, Thrift and Flip? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here today. Jennifer Hayes, thank you so much for sharing that link. She just shared another link for Flippin Hope this afternoon. We're going to have Justin and Gina Grimes on with us. It's going to be awesome, guys. Really hope you have an opportunity to come. If you would, go over there and subscribe. I think we're at like 220 some subscribers over there now. It would be really cool to see that grow and to have us help and reach more people for the Lord. We're also doing projects over there now, compassion projects and stuff like that, where we're raising money to make a difference in the world. So even if you guys want to hear about the things we're doing, it's going to be pretty cool to see resellers making a difference. So I'm excited about what's going on over there, and I'm excited for Justin and Gina just to, you know, be a part of it. They're awesome people, and you know, I really appreciate everything that they've done for the community. There's a link to Victoria Adventures in Reselling, her channel. If you haven't checked her out, she does a morning show, and she's just really awesome. She's one of those real nice people in the community. So, Nate, you want to show everybody what you showed me this morning?
Of my display?
Yeah.
Let's see if I could just share the message or the video I sent.
Yay. Nikki T got the box yesterday. That's awesome. Did you get the stuff I put inside there? There was stuff in there for you guys, too. And I forgot to put a sticker in, so I had to cut it and then like slide it in the wrapper. So hopefully you got that too. Put a few stickers in for you guys as well. Oh, that's awesome, Joseph. Could you do me a favor? Could you drop a link for your show? Jimmy and Joseph, they do a show every single, look at that, every single Tuesday night, and it's about sports. So I'm guessing you're probably talking Cardinals tonight if you're having the Phoenix Flippers on. Dude, that is a beautiful thing right there. But he's just hanging out with his cards right now, guys.
It's all about the enjoyment. I work hard from the cards, and they're going to make me some money.
I feel you,
especially this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. What's that, a 9?
You know it.
Nice. How much did you pay for that?
130.
Nice, dude. That's a good deal on that.
I know. I've been getting deals on stuff.
That's pretty nice.
Refractor. Is
It's
it
hard
on?
to see with your green screen, but yeah, that's nice, dude.
Take it off.
So here is a link, guys, for the show tonight for Jimmy and Joseph. It's called What Are They Thinking? If you guys haven't checked it out, please make sure you go and check them out tonight. It'll be awesome. Jennifer just dropped a link for the best mustache on the YouTube. LL Stash. What's up, Nicky T? You got the stickers too? Nice. Cool Picker, what is up, my man?
2, 4.
Dude, that's awesome. He gained a sub from one of his eBay sales yesterday. Been putting business cards in his orders for some time. That is awesome, man. Always love hearing stuff like that. Oh, there's something else you need to click, Nate. Yuma just threw in a link for, I'm guessing it's probably a Dutch auction or whatever. Larry has bingo tonight, guys. Anyone's interested in playing some bingo, it'll be at 5 o'clock. LL Stash. Make sure you guys do wish Johnny a happy birthday before you roll out today. Rookies want to know, are loose cards not in plastics still valuable? Yes, they are. What I would suggest is if they're in good kit, well, I mean, either way, if they're decent cards, put them in, like get some penny sleeves and some top loaders just to get them safe. But yeah, they're still valuable, especially if they're in good condition.
Yeah, it's all about condition and print run too. Like if it's a short print, it's a good condition, like a Jordan or something, which having a short print Jordan is pretty hard to find because, the cards back then were, so overproduced, but it's all about condition. Even it doesn't have to be rookies either. Second year cards are where it's at too. I got some Lucas and Giannis's and stuff like that. They're second year. Those are going to be money too. So, I mean, I bought these Jordans because these graded at a 9 or a 10 or a couple $100 easy, and I got 4 of them for $11. So that, and I bought 2 Kobe rookies off a collector that you could tell that they were pristine in the magnet cases that were a couple $100 as well. So once they're graded, so it's all about the condition and who it is and what type of set. Now you got me watching auctions.
What, for cards?
Yeah, I might buy this box.
What box?
It's a Panini Mosaic Choice NBA Trading card box.
Is it Dutch auction?
Yeah, it has 8 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, so you get 8 cards.
It's okay.
On average, boxes on average hold 1 auto, 1 silver Mosaic, 2 choice red and green rookies, and 3 exclusive Mosaic parallels.
There you go.
So,
how much is it at?
It's at 700 right now, which is too high, but
yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna try to snag it at, but yeah, I mean, good.
I was just gonna say, like, what else you have going on? Like,
me personally, nothing. Work. I got home at 1. I got to pack a couple orders. I got an auction lot that I sold some of them Phoenix Suns for, and I have one of those Facebook Marketplace deals going out. So not too much going on, honestly, but work again. Hopefully I'm not there till 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, I didn't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
For sure. Sure, man. We'll get that link right now. Go and grab it.
Yeah, if you guys have older cards, like I picked up this Dr. J for 99 cents. This thing is like an amazing condition. I'm gonna get that graded because older cards, like especially like that old, 7s are like awesome. You know what I mean? Like, because back then there was no grading companies and stuff being able to preserve the cards as well as they can be.
Yeah, for sure.
People used to put them cards on their bike tires or their rims or whatever. My dad probably had a Mickey Mantle back in the
Jennifer.
day.
Beat me to it.
Smacking around on his bike.
Oh, I'm so sorry, reseller man. My chat has been crazy today. So if I missed anybody's comments, I'm so sorry. We need a Mr. Burns update, Nate, and we need it like ASAP. What's the deal with Burnsy?
I'm trying to think what happened yesterday. Mondays are always quiet because there's usually not much going on, but I will tell you a story about I think it was Friday. They took our lumpers away from us, which lumpers are people that break down the trucks and basically do all the grunt work. They gave them back to the morning shift, didn't give them back to our shift, which is nonsense for Sundays. So me and him had a nice argument about that. And then yesterday I was there till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I guarantee a pretty good update. I'm going to guess tomorrow because he'll be wondering why. Hey, why did it take you till 1 o'clock to get out of here yesterday? But yeah, we're going crazy with business right now. And then they didn't bring everyone back yet. And their response, not bringing back lumpers to my shift, was they were trying to bring everyone back. And I'm like, you can't bring lumpers in for 4 hours, but you expect to bring back 30 guys, which they did that yesterday. So good old Mr. Burns. He is the lover of the doo-doo brown.
He sure is.
Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a really good story.
Yeah, dude, you were getting your butt kicked at work yesterday.
Dude, I had 3 trucks come all at one time. And I'm by myself because the other guy was off. That's his off day. And I'm like, well, screw it now. And our meat and seafood truck was double the size it normally was because of Father's Day coming up. A reminder out there, if you got a father in your life, it's Father's Day coming up.
KJ, that may be coming to a channel near you. Me and Nate are trying to figure out how to make that like custom stuff, like the little doo-doo browns and Mr. Burns's, and we're trying to figure all that out.
See you, Jennifer.
Hey, take it easy, Jennifer. Yeah, we're not going to be too much longer either because I got several packages I need to get out before Bible study. Anything coming up on your channel, Nate, you want to talk about?
I got a couple pre-recorded ideas that I need to do. I was going to try and do at least one of them yesterday, but I got home late. So something coming up shortly. And then tomorrow, of course, we have storage auction rookies on the channel. So going to be a very cool interview with them. Get y'all to know them and get them some love in our community.
Definitely. I can't wait to have them on. Casey said he can't wait to come on here and have you say that you give Mr. Burns your 2 weeks and you're full time.
That would be a glorious day. Definitely a glorious, glorious day. Hopefully before the fourth quarter, hopefully. I hope to do that. Hopefully.
I want to say what's up to my man Alex. I'm still trying to get Nate to make me one of those like overlays like this. Only it'd be like you like singing Fergie. Like that needs to happen. Blood, Sweat, and Cell wants to know, how do we like Big Ben with his beard trimmed? I think Big Ben's looking fresh. I really do. And thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Definitely not necessary, but I really do appreciate it. It goes a long way in helping the channel. But yeah, I think Big Ben looks fresh with his beard trimmed up. I just like Nate said, I can't remember where we were, or we were live somewhere, and Nate was like appalled, like, I don't want my quarterback to look like me, you know. So I think Big Ben looks fresh going into the season.
No, I didn't. I like the beard. I said he shouldn't have trimmed it.
You think he shouldn't have trimmed it?
Right? He should go caveman until he could win another Super Bowl.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, he needs to stay healthy, KJ. Like, absolutely. Like last year, going through Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges, like I wanted to go like lay hands on Big Ben and just like, Jesus, heal this man. Like, we need him. But yeah, we definitely appreciate all you guys. I am going to be, like I said, live again with Hip Flippin' Mama and Justin Grimes for Flippin Hope at 2:00. So if you guys want to come hang out with us, I would really appreciate it. Should be a good time. There's the link for it. I just dropped in the chat. Feel free to go set a reminder and subscribe over there because we're live every single Tuesday at 2 p.m. So we would love to have you come join us. At some point today, I may be filming another video with my wife. So hopefully we'll get into some kind of shenanigans that I can share with you guys tomorrow. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys as always. And we genuinely do love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. And we will see you.